Hi, this is Mati Fuller. I use tarot, numbers, and chakras to help you understand your relationships better. So this is the weekly Love Tarot reading for Gemini for April 6 to 12. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If it resonates, that's awesome. If it doesn't, then this reading is not for you. So let's find out what's going on in Gemini's relationships for April 6 to 12. Twin flame and soulmate connection. So let's find out first where you're at. Okay, so your partner is not feeling very good right now. They feel like you're gonna split up with them, and they're feeling very defensive. It's possible that you criticize them or something, and they're feeling defensive and they're afraid that you're gonna dump them. If we add up those numbers, we get 5 plus 7. That is 12, which is surrender, the hangman. So they feel like they can't move forward. They feel like they can't really resolve the problem. They're kind of in a helpless position right now where they've just had to surrender to what is. They also think about how it was in the past, how nice it was in the past, and they're still hoping that something nice could happen in the future. So they're still invested in the relationship and hoping for something better. But when you add up those numbers, you get 6 plus 7, that's 13, that's the death card. That's the end of the old and the beginning of something new. So there's a definite ending frequency in the cards that we've put out for your partner. You have the Temperance card. Be patient, be moderate, follow your passions with the Queen of Wands. Don't do anything rash, just chill for a bit. If we add up those numbers, we get 14 plus 1, that's 15. That's the Devil card. You're obsessing about the relationship and not in a nice way. And you also have the Hierophant here, so we're dealing with values. And you actually have the physical Devil card too. So there's definitely devil energy in your reading, which has to do with feeling stuck, feeling addicted, feeling like you can't free yourself, feeling just that you're trapped in the devil's den. Okay, why are you trapped? Because you have this Hierophant card here. You're talking values, you're dealing with values, and your partner feels attacked and defensive and feels like you're going to dump them because they don't agree. They're not ready for the values that you're proposing. So you guys are fighting. You guys are not having a good time right now. Let's see where this goes and how you feel about each other. How does partner feel about Gemini? How does Gemini feel about partner? Okay, so your partner really wants to share with you. They do. Even though it looks like they're going to end up alone in their garden with their pentacles. So we're talking 2 pentacle cards here, which is first chakra, which means that your partner is feeling like they can't be safe in the relationship. They're not feeling secure in the relationship right now. So the feeling is that maybe they should leave the relationship behind, even though they still love you. But there's a feeling that there might be something better for them out there, or somebody better for them out there. If we add up these numbers, we get 6 plus 9, that's 15, plus 8, that's 23. And 23 is 2 plus 3, that's the Hierophant. Okay. So you guys are having some serious arguments about values right now. And you have the 4 of Wands, and you also have the 4 of Cups. Now 4 has to do with stagnant energy, energy coming to a standstill or a platform or a level where it's not really flowing anymore. And then in between those two cards, you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is also a stagnant card. So you feel like all the energies in your life has come to a full stop, to completely stagnant. It's like you guys are butting heads like this, and you can't get any further. You can't push each other out of the way, okay? So the energy has completely stopped flowing. Oh boy. Let's see how this affects the relationship, shall we? Do we dare? No, we must. All right, how has this affected the relationship? Power trips. They're never good for relationships. We want so much to just change the other, because if the other could change a little bit, everything would be perfect, right? But they don't feel that about you. They want you to change too. All right, so let's find out a relationship, what's going on. Okay, you guys are bickering and fighting, even though your partner would rather be happy. But, you know, sometimes that's a choice, whether you want to frustrate each other or just focus on the things you like about each other. I mean, that is always a choice in relationships. So if we add up those numbers, we get 5 plus 3, that's 8. Your partner feels disempowered in the relationship, and they need to find their inner strength. And you feel disempowered too. Look at this. You've got the Strength card, and you've got the 8 of Pentacles card. So you have 2 8 cards, which means that you're feeling very disempowered. So you're putting all your energy into work, and you're trying to find your inner strength. So it's interesting how you both feel disempowered in the relationship. I wonder why that is. So if we add up 8 plus 8 for you, that would be 16. And 16 is the Tower. Okay, so it feels like things are falling apart. It feels like everything is turning into chaos. Everything is just frustration and delays and bickering, and it's just not fun anymore. The energy between us is the Knight of Wands. You both want to do something exciting. And the King of Cups, you still care about each other. But it's almost like you can't get over this hump, this thing where you don't agree, all right? You haven't been able to find a way to see eye to eye. There is only one way to do that, and that is to choose to focus on the things you like about each other. If you choose to focus on the things you don't like about each other, you are not going to see eye to eye. So let's get some divine guidance for Gemini. What advice can we offer for the week of April 6 to 12? Advice for Gemini. Oh boy. We've got the 5 of Swords. That's never a good card for relationships. That means that you just want to win. You want to fight and you want to win. You feel defensive as hell. 7 of Wands. You feel extreme anguish. Can't even sleep at night. Worried, worried, worried. 9 of Swords. And then we have the 3 of Cups. So the universe is saying, yes, you're going through all kinds of stuff right now. This is the stuff. But you can choose to be happy. It is a choice. Happiness is a choice. And it is not always conditional. I mean, that's easier said than done, but there's something to it that you might want to mull over at least. So that was the reading for Gemini. I hope you like it enough to put your thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you for listening.